interagency cooperation partly responsible for a rise in crime, says Army. Buhari approves 10 billion naira intervention fund for Enugu Airport. NFF moving into online market voting system, Khalid says. Good morning, welcome to MCL News. I am Amanda Carlo, and now the details of the news. The federal government, 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, and 774 local government areas shared 693.529 billion naira as of September allocation disbursed by the Federal Account Allocation Committee. The Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, who chaired the FAAC meeting, said the 693.529 billion naira comprised revenue from value-added tax, exchange gain, and gross statutory revenue. He revealed that the balance in the excess crude account is $323.692 million. A breakdown of the shared revenue shows that the federal government received 293.801 billion naira, while the states got 186.816 billion naira, and the local government councils received 140.864 billion naira. The oil-producing states got 51.532 billion naira as 13% derivation revenue, while the revenue-generating agencies received 20.517 billion naira as cost of revenue collection. The gross statutory revenue for September 2019 is 599.701 billion naira. It was less than the 631.796 billion naira received in the previous month by 32.095 billion naira. For September, gross revenue of 92.874 billion naira was available from the value-added tax as against 88.82 billion naira distributed in the preceding month, resulting in an increase of 4.792 billion naira. Exchange gain yielded total revenue of 954 billion naira. Of 0.954 billion naira. A further breakdown of the distribution shows that from the gross statutory revenue of 599.701 billion naira, the federal government received 279.985 billion naira. The states received 142.012 billion naira, while the local government councils received 109.485 billion naira. The oil-producing states received 51.417 billion naira as 13% derivation revenue, and the revenue collection agencies got 16.802 billion naira as cost of collection. The 92.874 billion gotten from value-added tax revenue was shared accordingly, in which the federal government received 13.274 billion naira, the states received 44.580 billion naira, and local government councils received 31.206 billion naira, and the revenue generating agencies received 3.715 billion naira. The Communique also stated that in September 2019, revenue from petroleum profit tax and company income tax decreased, while royalties, imports and excise duties and VAT increased considerably. Minister of Education Malam Adamu on Thursday expressed worry over the poor quality of teachers in schools, which he said is responsible for poor quality of graduates being turned out annually. He said that federal government has taken stronger measures to ensure improvement of the situation and also enrich the content of academic programs in schools. The minister, who spoke at a retreat for some educational stakeholders in Abuja, stated emphatically that the main problem of Nigeria's poor education indices is the poor quality of teachers in classrooms, particularly at the basic and secondary education levels. He said the poor quality of education in Nigeria is exposing citizens to fake certificates with an appeal on the participants to develop superior solutions to education challenges in Nigeria. He also said that federal government has taken steps by ensuring that teachers in basic and secondary education systems are registered and certified by Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria. He stated that December 2019 deadline for teachers to get certified by TROCN is sacrosanct. From January 2020, they will begin eviction of unregistered teachers from their classrooms. The minister further advocated for an increased interest in technical and vocational studies, expressing hopes that such will reverse the unemployment figure in Nigeria. The Nigerian Army has linked the surge in crime to partly poor or complete absence of interagency cooperation, particularly among the security agencies in Nigeria. Commander Guards Bridge Brigadier General Takuti Osman made the statement in Akwanga, Nasarawa State, on Wednesday at a one-day training for relevant agencies and stakeholders of the military operation codenamed Ayem Akpatuma 2, scheduled to last between 1st November to 23rd December 2019. Participants were drawn from the armed forces, Nigeria police, paramilitary agencies and other relevant agencies. The commander who spoke to the Chief of Staff, Guards Bridge, Umar Sadi, explained that Ayem Akpatuma is among the military operation that was flagged off to contain various security challenges experienced within North Central states, particularly Benue, Taraba, Niger, and Nasarawa states. He noted that the training, which was tagged imperatives for efficient combined operations, is to highlight the importance of synergy and solicit the support of other agencies to tackle security challenges in different parts of Nigeria. He hinted that the Guards Bridge will set up its camp in Akwanga and the operation will be extended to January to ensure a hitch-free Yuletide season. A lecturer in the Department of African History, Nasarawa University, Kefi, Olayemi Akinwumi, while delivering a lecture, lamented the poor level of interagency cooperation among the security agencies. He maintained that a sustained disunity among security agencies will continue to pose as threats to national security. The federal government is considering introducing excise duties on carbonated drinks like soft drinks, says the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed. Ahmed gave the indication in an interview with newsmen on Thursday on the sidelines of the ongoing World Bank/IMF annual meetings in Washington, D.C., United States. She said the idea was one of other areas besides the proposed increase in VAT that the government was looking at to broaden its revenue base. The minister explained that the government is working hard to ensure efficiency in existing revenue streams while searching for new ones. She said that government will consult with all stakeholders on the proposal in line with standard policy formulation process. Carbonated drinks include soft drink brands such as Coca-Cola, Sprite, and Fanta, while excise duty is a tax levied on locally produced goods. Ahmed said her ministry was working with all the agencies to ensure that collaboration is strengthened in revenue generation. The minister reiterated the government's resolve to sanction revenue-generating agencies that fail to meet their targets. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the sum of 10 billion naira as an intervention fund for the upgrade of the Akam International Airport in Enugu. Buhari made a disclosure during the meeting with a delegation of governors and leaders of the Southeast on Thursday at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The intervention fund approval followed an earlier meeting between the Southeast leaders and President Buhari at the State House Council chambers in Abuja. Leaders during the meeting called for special federal government intervention for the speedy completion of the Enugu International Airport and rehabilitation of federal roads in the region. Speaking on behalf of the leaders, Chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum and Ebonyi Governor Dave Umahi urged the President to declare a state of emergency on roads in the Southeast. He told President Buhari that the people of the Southeast are delighted with the speed and quality of work at the second Niger Bridge. He also commended him for other ongoing federal projects in the region, including Enyimba Industrial City, Aba. Governors at the meeting include Emeka Ihedioha of Imo State, Governor Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia State, and Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State. Also, Senator Eninaya Abaribe, Senate Minority Leader representing Southeast Caucus in National Assembly, and Senator Sam Egwu were at the meeting. Former Senate President Anyim Pius Anyim was also at the meeting. Former governors from Southeast region at the meeting include Martin Elechi of Ebonyi State, Okwesileze of Enugu State, Sullivan Chime of Enugu State, Achike Udenwa of Imo State, and Ikedi Ohakim also of Imo State. The state government has tasked hospital workers to be more transparent. This is in reaction to the demands made by members of staff of various government hospitals that the salaries owed them by the state government should be paid. The statement was made by the Commissioner for Information on MCLTV's breakfast program, Good Morning Abia. The reports.
Some months ago, members of staff of government-owned hospitals such as General Hospital, Abia State Teaching Hospital went to strike action to protest non-payment of salaries by the state government for almost a year. This, however, was addressed by the Commissioner for Information, John Okiyekalu, who said the state government only called for accountability as each hospital generates revenue and are not free institutions or run on charity unlike their private counterparts. He promised that government will provide infrastructure if only the government-owned hospitals will be accountable with the monies they make.
Use your money the money you are making to pay these doctors, and then we will support you with infrastructure. We delivered over 200 million naira worth of medical equipment to that institution. See, Abians want accountability from us, and we are demanding accountability from all parastatals in the state. We are saying that every parastatal must manage its affairs optimally. By law, parastatals are permitted to make revenue and use the revenue to run the operations. Where is the revenue they are making? If you are not making revenue, something is wrong with your management structure, and we are demanding that you look at it.
On the issue of the 258 members of staff of Abia State Polytechnic who were laid off, the Commissioner said government only sanitized the system, adding that whoever is aggrieved should make their complaints.
We are asking for financial prudence at Abia State Polytechnic. We are asking the lecturers to stop sabotaging the school. The situation where you earn 250,000 to 500,000 in that school, and then you go to a private polytechnic in Aba to teach for 30,000 and 50,000, thereby reducing the operating cost, the recurring cost of that private university. Is wrong. How can a private university be charging lower school fees than a public institution? Where has that ever happened except in Abia State Polytechnic and Aba? If there is evidence of unfairness, this administration will correct it.
The Commissioner further reiterated that the state government is committed to making other state workers happy if only accountability and honesty will be their watchword. He said the reward of labor is payment of salary. Ruth Ohams, MCL News.
Member representing Umunochi State Constituency at the Abia State House of Assembly, Philip Oke-Igwe, has set up what he termed constituency farming in his constituency as an alternative to the nation's over-reliance on oil. This is a way of providing jobs for the teeming youth of his area. The lawmaker made this known while addressing his colleagues at the 7th Abia State House of Assembly during plenary on Tuesday. He lamented a situation where many members of his constituency graduate from higher institutions across the Federation every year without the prospect of getting jobs. To help in resolving the issue, he decided to set up the constituency farming to gainfully engage some of them. Responding, the Speaker, Chinedum Orji, thanked the lawmaker for his innovation and expressed confidence in his ability to lead his constituents well following his establishment of the constituency farming. He promised to invest in the project and also urged other lawmakers to do the same. Igwe also announced the untimely demise of Honorable Valentine Wankwo, also known as Wanfada, a staunch member of the PDP in Umunnochi, who died at the age of 48. He described the deceased as a good party man who loved to serve his people with so much dedication. The House Committee on Power has queried the 127 billion naira 2020 budget allocation to the Ministry of Power. The committee, chaired by Representative Ali Udal, APC Kano, queried the Minister of Power, Mr. Saleh Maman, and the Permanent Secretary, Louis Edozien, during the Ministry's budget defense on Thursday. The lawmakers raised concerns that the government is spending funds on the planned Mambila hydropower project plant, which was conceived over 40 years. Edozien explained that several things have to be carried out before the project will be materialized. The Permanent Secretary reiterated that President Buhari and Xi Jinping agreed in 2018 that the Chinese Export-Import Bank will fund 85% of the estimated cost and the Nigerian government will finance 15%. He said the negotiations Chinese government loan is ongoing and is being handled by the Ministry of Finance. He also said that the President established the Nigerian Infrastructure Development Fund under the auspices of the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority and has raised and set aside $200 million, and they have made a commitment to raise the balance. A member of the committee, Representative Sadasoli Katsina, APC, however, suggested that the project be taken out of the ministry and given a special purpose vehicle if it were to be realized. The chairman, however, approved the budget of the ministry. The Enugu State House of Assembly Committee on Land and Foreign Investments has found at a high rate of 160,000 naira that surveyors in Enugu State charge to survey a plot of land. The chairman of the committee, Mr. Ibenako Ono, found at this in Enugu on Thursday during a meeting with the Surveyor General of the state, Mr. Gordon Ishiwu, and other principal officers of the department. Ono said that the meeting was a follow-up to the previous meeting they had with Deputy Surveyor General Mr. Boniface Odiha at the Assembly Complex in August this year. He revealed that the committee urged the Deputy Surveyor General then to furnish the House with the rate of survey within the neighboring states, which he declined to provide. The committee's chairman said that the cost of surveying a plot of land in Enugu is 160,000 naira since May this year, which was not applicable in any part of the country. He demanded to know the cost of the increase and how to remedy it to suit the current economic challenges in the state. And also complained that out of 160,000 naira that is being charged by surveyors in Enugu, only 1,000 naira is remitted to the state government's purse. Ishiwu said that they domesticated the fees based on their own perception of what's obtainable at the national levels in 1996. In 2008, the Nigerian Institute of Surveyors printed the national charge list the professionals had been using, in which the minimum rate for national is 120,000 naira, so states are queuing in based on the economy of their state. While contributing, the member representing Igbe Titi East constituency, Mr. Ezenta Eziani, Eziani requested to know the mandate of the Surveyor General, their regulatory body, and the protection policy domiciled in the Office of the Surveyor General of the state. Still to come on the news, Abia House of Assembly unveils blueprint for 2019 to 2023 legislative year. Increase in youth unemployment, cause of poverty, Umuahia residents. Buhari orders forensic audit of NDDC from 2001 to 2019. These and more will come your way from our Umuahia studios with Emmanuel Wazwe after the commercial break. Please stay tuned.
Do not deface Abia State with posters. Do not defecate on our streets. Do not litter Abia State.
Brothers, I say wetin man go do for this world wey people no go talk. If you chop,
Do not urinate in public places.
you no chop, dem go talk. Wetin make you do for this world? I say make we go do the things wey we carry for heart. Na so one want am. Abi no be so?
Keep Abia State clean. This message is brought to you by MCLtv.
Welcome back. On sports, an executive committee member of Nigeria Football Federation, Babagana Kali, says that Federation is gradually working towards moving into the online match reporting system in accordance with global best practices. Kali said both the NFF and League Management Company we are working along with the Federation of International Football Associations and the Confederation of African Football in this regard. Kali, who spoke during the 2019 NFF Match Commissioners Seminar, said this new trend is already being prepared for immediately. He added that his promise to football stakeholders that the issue of late submission of match reports by match commissioners will be a thing of the past is still relevant. Kali said this is evident in the fact that both the NFF and LMC were moving from the analog system to a digital system of match reporting. Speaking on the issue of corruption allegations leveled against some members of the NFF Executive Committee and management, Kali said Nigerians need to exercise patience. That's the size of our news package this morning, but before we sign out, a recap of our major stories. The federal government, 36 states, and the Federal Capital Territory and 774 local government areas shared 693.529 billion naira as of September allocation disbursed by the Federation Account Allocation Committee. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the sum of 10 billion naira as an intervention fund for the upgrade of the Akanibiam International Airport in Enugu. An executive committee member of Nigeria Football Federation, Babagana Kali, said the federation is gradually working towards moving into the online match reporting system in accordance with global best practices. Please do join us again by 8 a.m. for Good Morning Abia. I am Amanda Kalu. Thank you and good morning.